Welcome to the Raw Surf Podcast. I am Willie Q, along with David Pritzker and the all-famous Gnarly Charley.
It's the Gnarly Charley show. Actually, it's the Raw Surf show.
It's the Raw Surf Show, not a podcast.
But today's the
podcast
Gnarly Charley episode.
We show podcast.
It's a show.
It's a podcast.
Should we start all over again?
No, dude, this is
I
how we roll, man.
This is great. So, man, thanks for guys for having me today,
You're
man.
welcome.
Stoked you guys drove down to Smyrna, shark bite capital of the world, and let's do this, man.
Thank you, Charlie, for coming on the show. We really appreciate you coming.
I'm stoked, man. I'm actually, I've always been a big supporter of Raw Surf and with everything you do with the community, with the kids, the photos, the clips you do. Kids love you, parents love you.
All right, let's get to the meat and potatoes while we're here. Let's check out the shark bite.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you can see it, but it's quite gnarly.
Wow.
We'll put pictures up in the screen, so don't worry about that.
We got about 6 or 8 stitches here.
Yeah.
About on Sunday afternoon, I got them. They're supposed to come out on Friday or Saturday. We'll see how quickly it heals.
So tell us how it happened.
Well, I was just surfing on Sunday, and sure enough, the waves were firing. And all of a sudden, it's my last wave in. 2-hour session, offshore winds, head-high waves.
Wow.
Every surfer would be in heaven.
Yes.
And I come in, everything was great, everything was amazing until I came in. That's when it all went down. So I get into the inside, I step off about knee-deep water, and I literally stepped right on it. I don't know if it was a black tip or a bull, probably a black tip.
Yeah.
And as soon as I stepped on it, I started putting 2 and 2 together, and I'm like, uh-oh, this isn't good. And by the time I even thought that, bam, bam, it just hit me twice. And my foot was inside the shark's mouth. I'm like going, oh my God, I just got bit. I got bit. I just got bit for the first time.
Did it feel like a punch or something?
It felt like I stuck my foot in a light socket, just like a shock. And it didn't even hurt. I mean, I've been bitten by a crab.
Right.
It hurt more.
What was the quote you told the news people?
Oh, when I stood on the beach after I got on the beach,
It was like a flower.
the flower, it opened up like a flower and all the blood just squirted out. It was pretty,
That was
good.
classic.
It was great, man. I
That
loved
was
it, man.
classic.
Those pictures with the blood coming out looks pretty gnarly.
Yeah, they were pretty gnarly. Like I said, I got to my car and I got my surfboard leash and went around my leg a couple times because it was bleeding pretty bad, but not like it was life-threatening. But I just wanted to stop the bleeding.
But you have experience with the tourniquet because didn't a little kid get bit one time and you saved his life?
Yeah, I had to save a little boy that was from Cocoa Beach about a year ago, and he got bit really bad.
That's the trick, the tourniquet, guys.
Yeah.
Charlie? Please explain to the fans, everybody out there, if somebody happens to get bit by a shark, what can they do to save somebody's life?
Well, again, the tourniquet,
It stops the bleeding.
yeah, every time, you know.
So usually you take a leash off the surfboard.
A leash or some kind of rope, anything
Or
that's
clothes,
yeah,
or shirt.
close.
You can rip
I tried a
your
towel. Towel didn't work, so it's got to be like a cord, something thinner. And
Right.
you got to give it enough pressure where it cuts off the blood circulation to the wound.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense.
Cool.
So, and then as soon as you can do that, you lay something on the ground, you put the foot up in the air. You want the foot higher than the heart,
Right.
because that way the blood won't come out as quickly.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Man, what did it feel like when you were out there?
It was more like I was shocked. I was stunned that I finally got bit. I actually stood there for a second after I got bit, and I'm staring at the beach going, oh my God, I literally just got bit. So then I, of course, jumped back on my board. I had like 30 more feet to paddle in.
Got the shark police?
That's the shark patrol, yeah. They're around. Somebody else just got bit, I guess.
Man,
But,
all the time.
All the time here. But so then I got on the beach. Right before I got on the beach, excuse me, I looked back and I looked over my shoulder. I didn't see any blood. I'm like, wait a minute. I just felt that thing clamped down on my ankle. My foot was in his mouth.
Charlie for a second thought he was Superman. He's like, yeah, I'm about to just paddle right back out for some more.
Oh my God, I was going to paddle back out.
That was good.
Now, one of the biggest bummers is that your surf streak ended, right?
My surf streak did end at 148 days.
Nice.
Ironically, on the first day of fall. I was surfing the whole summer.
Oh man, and there's waves up in New Smyrna all summer.
Every day. But,
And sharks.
And sharks, plenty of sharks. I see them every day. They really don't even bother me. I got named for half the sharks I see out here. I see them every day. They're completely harmless. The only reason why I got bit again was I stepped on it. If I didn't step on it, nothing would have ever.
You know what I think? I think that New Smyrna's got to be like a shark nursery, right? They
I
have that
think-
many little bitty sharks.
I think they migrate by the inlet. A lot of inlets will have sharks. Like Fort Pierce Inlet will have it. Sebastian will have it. They feed off all the
But
fishing.
the most are here.
Seems to be a lot more here.
Yeah.
But again, the closer you get to the jetty, I call that more the shark pit versus the shark park. But yeah, it's just they're everywhere, man. They're everywhere.
Each section has their own little name.
Yep. Just like there's pipeline, back door, and off the wall.
And now there's gonna be shark bite, where that happened.
Yep. There's shark bite. There's shark attack. There's just it's just how you phrase it and put it, you know.
Oh, man.
So Charlie, tell us a little bit more about yourself. Like, what do you do?
Well, I run a Gnarly Charley surf series for kids. You see my truck behind me.
Yeah.
I go up and down the East Coast throughout the summer and winter, and we do little surf contests. Raw Surf comes out once in a while and takes photos. Kids love it. We just do a surf contest series for kids that are 16 years and younger.
It's a great
I've
thing.
had kids as young as 5 years old.
Great thing he's doing for the community. It's really great, you know, helping out the kids and putting all these events together. It takes time, you know, where Charlie could be on a surf trip.
Yeah. And so many Groms have gone through your series. I mean,
There's a lot like
a lot of the greats.
Zoe Benedetta, Rachel Priesty. I mean, just to name a few of the girls, but like there's like the Thompson kids up in Jacksonville.
Those girls are traveling all over.
Oh, they're all over the world. I know. It's crazy.
Portugal.
Yep, they're actually going to the Challenger Series right now.
Yeah, I met you about 10 years ago at Paradise Beach. You were doing one of your...
Probably, I walked up and you were sitting, checking the waves at like 6 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. So, we go way back.
Yeah, we do. You're always checking the wave, and I like that because always remember, guys, anybody that goes surfing, the early bird gets the worm. You got to get there early and get
wind
those
is always
conditions.
the best. Conditions are always the
Yeah,
best.
it's not like every time that it's that way, but the majority of the time.
Yeah.
You know, once in a while.
That's close to every time.
Well, like
sometimes
this morning, you probably woke up to wind, which we did.
Yeah, but sometimes you get the glass off sessions in the afternoon or evening, or like rare occasions, the whole day is just offshore winds. You know, it does happen.
When's the next Gnarly Charley Surf Series?
Actually, we got a contest scheduled for this Saturday at Paradise Park.
I know, yeah.
In your
I'll
backyard,
be
so
there, bro.
maybe you guys will see you there.
Yeah,
Maybe,
for sure.
Maybe you can help me set up because it's gonna be hard to carry tents.
True. I don't know if I'll be that early.
I know.
You're putting me to work before I get there.
Yeah, exactly.
Charlie also runs his series up and down the entire East Coast during the summer. So not just in Florida where he's home based, but all the way to where? New
North
Jersey?
Carolina?
I go to New Jersey, Virginia, North Carolina.
Yeah.
I've been to South Carolina. I've been as far over as Pensacola, Panama City. I've been to Venice Jetty.
Wow.
We're all over the place. We go as far south as Deerfield Pier. Mostly in the Jupiter and Fort Pierce area is real
Actually,
popular.
now that I think about it, you've been out into the islands.
Oh well, that's my international stuff. I've been
Yeah.
to. I've done a contest in Puerto Rico. I've done contests in Costa Rica.
That's right, Costa Rica.
I do them in El Salvador, and I've done one in
Dominican Republic.
Yeah, Dominican Republic. Yeah. So it's kind of gotten all over the international.
Yeah, these kids are stoked.
We try to do the contest there for free because the kids don't really have a lot.
Right.
So we bring a lot of prizes and goodies, and it's all it's all free. It's just we have kids. I just got back from Pavonis, and I was there in August, but I was also there in May. And when I went back in August, all the kids were like, "Gnarly Charlie's here." Is there a contest? Like, no kids, once a year. So, but we had like 35 kids show up.
That's it.
I gave away $100 bill, surfboards, watches, Oakley sunglasses. The kids were stoked.
You know, we had some surf camp reach out from Africa once. Charlie, I did ask Charlie. I said, everybody,
turn your cell phones off.
turn your phones off before the show.
You always turn your
He's
phones
gonna let it
off.
keep ringing
Yeah,
too.
it's part of the music of the podcast.
It's my friend John Bellamy from Panama City.
Tell John you'll call him back later.
Well,
John will call you back. So, Charlie, what were you at in this conversation?
I got lost in the conversation because of the phone call. I'm easily distracted.
You were talking about like
Squirrel!
like how you gave a kid $100 bill.
Oh yeah, I gave the kid
sunglasses,
we gave him sunglasses,
surfboards.
prizes, money. And these kids don't have anything, but you know what? For 6 hours one day, they had the time of their lives.
Yep.
They were surfing. They had the jersey on. They had the timer on.
Yeah,
we were
cool.
running heats. And
So
it was
you did
really
it-
cool.
It was like an impromptu surf contest for them. And they were
Absolutely,
stoked.
absolutely.
Actually, I do remember now, before your phone interrupted us. So somebody reached out to us from Africa, surf school in Africa. And they had maybe 3 boards for 15 kids. And
Wow.
so I finally got the connections to...
Oh, so they were
to-
sharing boards.
Yeah, they're sharing boards.
No
I finally
way.
got the connections to get freight for free to them in Africa,
Mm-hmm.
but the guy has not reached back. So if you're, I think his name is Ibrahim in Africa. If this podcast or our show reaches you, then Charlie doesn't know how to shut off his phone.
He
No,
forgot
shut
to mute it. Like, let me show you something. Like,
Oh yeah, mute it.
yeah, there you go. Like,
I just learned something new today, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyway, Abraham needs some boards, and there would be a really great opportunity to go to Africa one day.
Yeah.
And host the surf
Oh,
series
that would
there.
be amazing.
with the kids there, yeah. And that's what I was trying to get at, but it took a little bit because we had the phone ringing.
But we got it all figured out now.
Twice.
But
Is it ranked
sorry,
twice?
we'll forgive him.
Everybody's calling me. They want to know where I'm going.
He's
surfing.
forgiven. He's forgiven.
Yeah, you got bit by a shark. You got to give him a little slack.
I'm out there.
You know what would have been cool if you had like a shark tooth stuck in that.
Oh, you know what? I do
That'd
have
be
a
cool.
shark tooth in there.
No, but like from the
I know, that'd be
boom.
funny.
Like just
Yeah.
hanging from it?
Just hang.
Yeah, dude, I put it in the chain or something. I don't know.
I have a shark tooth chain, which would have been cool.
Yeah.
It's almost Halloween.
It is.
What does that have
So
to do
what
with
do you think we should do for Halloween? What do you think I should dress up for as Halloween?
You're doing your banquet, right?
Baby
Your
shark.
Halloween
Right. What should I dress up
Baby
as?
So, guys, every year,
Yeah.
every single year at Clancy's Cantina in New Smyrna Beach, Charlie hosts this huge Halloween costume banquet for these kids, and they all come dressed up in all sorts of characters. And
Oh,
now
God.
Charlie's asking me what he should be for Halloween this year, and now what I'm thinking is,
Shark.
let's ask you guys. Put in the comments. Let us know what Charlie should be for Halloween this year, please.
Oh, good. I'm looking forward to seeing those comments.
Yeah, let's figure out what
This-
Charlie's gonna be.
This should be interesting.
Yeah, so let us know. Also, please like, share, subscribe to our
Comment.
channel. Keeps us growing and growing with this thing here. I'm trying to think what else. We got waves coming. We have hurricane, soon to be Hurricane Helene.
Helene, yes.
In the Gulf
It's
Coast.
70 miles an hour right now.
Yeah, Charlie, what are your thoughts on this?
I don't want to think about it because I can't surf it.
Well, you have a little bit of extra.
I do have thoughts. I got great thoughts.
Little mental torture.
Okay,
What-
mental torture. I need
Yes.
this. This is good for me. Okay, I'm going to set it straight right now, everybody. Everybody that's watching this video, you need to grab your stuff and plan on a road trip west of Panama City. Just go west. They'll be offshore there all day and firing. Can't say any names, but just go west of Panama City and you'll be stoked.
Yeah, and start driving now because it ain't close.
Yeah. You know, if you start driving now, you'll beat the weather there, and then you'll just have to hang out for a day till it passes. Once it goes up north by Georgia, then you can come home.
True.
But it's going to be a really, really, it could be amazing swell.
He's right, but he's also upsetting all his fans that live up there. Well, Charlie, don't tell everybody, please.
No, they're glad I'm not coming because I always post everything, so they're going to be like, thank God he's not coming.
Yeah. They'll miss you.
I love everybody. I know I got a lot of haters out there, but you know what? They all become my fans
Haters is
eventually.
what makes
Yeah.
the world go round, man.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got great vibes. It's hard to get mad at Charlie.
I don't ever mean to hurt anybody. I just want to surf, man. I want to surf my life away.
That's probably what the shark said, right, too.
That's why
I don't
I let
ever
it
mean
go.
to hurt nobody. He just had to put his foot on top of me, had to get him off me, you know?
He got scared. I think I spooked him.
Stamp, please.
What?
It shakes our entire
Oh, we
I don't know what
episode.
you're talking about.
We're shooting this episode on the back porch of Charlie's. Actually, it's his front porch of Charlie's place. Behind us, and his surfboard here, is his surfmobile. You'll see it back there, and
Hopefully you'll see that board in the water next week.
it's wrapped in surfer dudes and charming sharks and surf series and I don't know what that one is at the top. Treats on the beach.
Treats on the beach,
And-
local
and,
ice cream factory.
yeah.
Around here, we got
Treats on the beach. Bring us some ice cream. Come on. We need ice cream.
We do love ice cream.
We need ice cream. We need pizza. Some pizza places. Give us some pizza.
You know what I was thinking?
Send it
Maybe
in.
for the next show you do, we gotta start. You know they do that live couch show.
Yeah.
That thing's cool. We should get a couch.
We're gonna get a couch over here at
Couch,
Charlie's.
man, would be
Everyone.
insane. And we'll bring in some Groms,
Yeah,
and we'll get them.
we need
I love
Groms on
interviewing
the- on
Groms.
the
You never know what
podcast.
they're gonna say next.
Yeah, definitely. What Grom wants to come on the next show?
Whatever Grom wants to come on the show, hit
Yeah.
Dave up, leave us a message or a comment.
Yeah, tell
we'll
us your
get you on the
story.
show.
So I'm trying to think what else. We are going to be announcing some surf trip dates soon. Charlie has a surf trip coming up in November,
Yeah, we're going to the Dominican Republic,
yeah,
to the
mid-November.
Carambola House.
and we plan on going to El Salvador. We just haven't set our date
That's a
yet.
good one, man.
Yeah,
With Poopy over there.
Yeah, Poopy. Poopy, he hosts a great show over there
Yeah.
for the community.
He's
yeah.
from Miami.
Yeah, and he's actually doing a Caribbean Surf Connection himself. He's doing a really good surf series
Yeah,
for the
dude.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
I'm trying to think what else we got going on. We have that. We have Hurricane Helene. We have some storms coming up through the Atlantic and maybe from the Caribbean again after. So keep our eyes on the tropics because definitely more waves.
And pray for low pressures, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We like low pressures.
And
this time of year.
safety. Everybody in the storm's path, please stay safe. We do not like people getting hurt or injured. We like surfing and we like the waves to come without the storms hurting anyone. So
That's for sure.
yeah.
We love to have the waves, but we don't want the destruction that leaves its path. You know, it's not good.
Yeah.
We pray for those who are in the path.
Yeah. How much time do we have?
We should be wrapping up soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything
man, I just want to say thank you guys for another
You're very
show.
welcome.
I'm super honored to be a part of this, and
Thank you for coming.
it's just gonna grow. So get on there, show us your likes, follow us.
Raw surf out.
Yeah.
Raw Surf out
Come to Charlie's next contest.
this Saturday, Paradise Park.
Yeah. And of course, thank you again.
Raw surf out.